The first thing that has to happen if you want to save seeds is your plant has to produce flowers. Once the flowers have been on the plant for a while, they will start producing seed pods. As you can see from these Tatsoi and Chijimisai plants, they can produce a whole lot of seed pods. These were from our fall and winter garden, so they started to flower in very early spring, even before the bees were active. That's why we didn't have all that many seeds per pod. I let the pods dry out on the plant, then I harvest them. It's important not to leave the pods on too long because they can break open and drop the seeds onto the ground. Once your seed pods are really dry and they are a little bit crunchy, like these are, it's time to collect some seeds. I have some Chijimisai seeds, but this technique will work on Tatsoi, Bok Choy, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussel sprouts, kale, mustard, Rutabaga, turnips, Arugula, and now that I think about it, probably work on radishes because they have the same type of seed pods, and probably a few flowers and other plants. Anything that has seeds small enough to fit through the holes in the calendar, but not large enough to let a lot of chaff through. You could take these seed pods individually and empty the seeds out one at a time if you want, but that's a lot of work. So I like to do it this way. I'll just take the pods and dump them in there, and then I just start crunching them with my hands, and you can see that the seeds and some chaff is going through, but we can get rid of that chaff fairly easily. But I just keep crunching it till the seeds go through. And as I get some crunched up, it'll allow more of those seeds to go through. I think you can get the idea. It's pretty easy to do. And once you get the seeds with the chaff in the paper plate, then you can blow some of that chaff off. I've done it on quite a few different types of seeds, but all you do is, or you can even use a fan or go outside on a windy day. But the seeds are a little bit heavier than the chaff, and as the wind or as you blow across it, it'll blow that chaff off and leave most of the seeds. I'll try to find a clip of me doing that, and I'll show you how that part works. Here I'm separating some chaff from some carrot seeds, but it works the same way. Cookie sheet or tray or something like that. And if you get them all down to one end, just gradually move that down to the other end. And on this end, you'll notice that there's dust. Just blow that away. I would normally do that outside, but I'm just going to show you how to do that a couple of times. You can see most of that, after you shift it down to one end, will be dust, and you can just blow that away and keep repeating that process. The first seeds I saved were Chijimisai. These are Tatsoi seeds, and it'll work the same way. And then once you get some of that crushed up, just shake it. You can already see all the seeds coming through. Like the list of plants that I mentioned earlier, all of those will work with this technique. Just a colander or a strainer with holes on the large side. A fine strainer would not work, but there are a lot of colanders with these sizes of holes, and it works great. I took this Tatsoi seed and I worked on it a little bit longer, a couple minutes longer, just trying to get it cleaned up. And as you can see, it's almost no chaff at all now. So it's up to you how long you want to work with it and how clean you want to get it. But that goes to show you, how you can get rid of all that chaff if you want. I'll show you one more technique to get rid of the fine chaff. You can use a smaller screen like I've made here. You can make your own, or they have some commercially available ones. But you just put what you had left in the plate after the first screen and just shake it back and forth. And some of your smaller seeds in the dust will go through, but the larger seeds will stay on the screen. Now let's get rid of this dust and the small seeds. I'll show you what we have left. Now that seed is pretty clean. Just using the two screens. One was just a sifter I found in the kitchen gadget department, and this screen is just, you can buy it by the roll. I already had some left over from another project, but you can get it like at Lowe's and your home improvement stores. They have it in rolls, but it works real well. As you can see, you know, I've got some pretty clean carrot seed just in a short amount of time. Once I have them as clean as I want them, I put them in these little plastic bags. I tag them with the name of the seed and the year I collected them. And then I put them in this box it's actually for storing photos, but I use it to store seeds and it works great for that. Gives you a quick look. I have 3 of these, by the way. My pepper projects take up one all by themselves. So before you go, let us know if you collect your own seeds and save them. And don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.